It all began like this, a traditional dance form performed in one style. Today, the dance has assumed a different level. And this is the Super Yosakoi, a unique dance style of Japanese origin.
全国大会というのがもう高知でも開催されてるんですけど
Yosakoi started as a competition in Kochi. This recent one was created to allow performers to enjoy themselves. In that sense, it helped to transcend that competitive aspect of the dance. That is why it is called Super Yosakoi.
スーパーという名前で最初からやらせてもらってます。
Originally from Kochi, a prefecture located on the island of Shikoku. From Tokyo, Kochi is about an hour by air. Each year, thousands of citizens and non-citizens troop to Japan to either partake or observe the Yosakoi festival. As an old student of Tosa High School, a former Japanese ambassador to Ghana, Miss Kazuko Asai, with the help of its alma mater, the National Theatre of Ghana, and Reverend Father Lenwa of the St. Peter's Senior High School in Whittier, set up the Ghana Friendship Yosakoi Association in 2002. The aim was to deepen the bond between the two countries, promote teamwork, and more importantly, showcase the Japanese culture through dance. It started as a competitive corporate event in Ghana until some schools came into the picture.
In the year 2000, Japanese government's official assistance was the biggest in the world. But when I was missioned in 2002, Japanese ODA was very decreasing. And I was worried that when the Japanese assistance was terminated, Ghanaian people will forget about Japan all. So I fear that. So I want to have some program which appeal to the Ghanaian citizen, normal Ghanaian people. Our aim was to produce a teamwork in Ghanaian people. That is our main theme. So that the Japanese culture will influence the Ghanaian. That is one aspect of the Yosakoi Dance Festival. 2003, the teacher of St. Peter's School, Father Renoir, asked me that he wants to bring his students, St. Peter's students, to bring to Ghana, to Japan. So I thought, oh, that's a good idea, because our future world is depending on all young people, you know. So we want the Ghanaian students to look Japanese society, Japanese people. That was 2003. Since then, every year, except I think one missing year, every year 20 or more than 20, 22 or 23 are coming. Ghanaian students goes to the local town in Japan, later part of this program, you know. They will make a homestay, and the community people will welcome them. And so thousands of Japanese have been involving these Ghanaian students. So the friendship between Ghanaians and Japanese tremendously. And then those who get close to the Ghanaian people, oh, they become fond of Ghana.
This annual affair has led to some Japanese students coming to Ghana to learn the Ghanaian culture.
2015, more than 20 Japanese students went to Ghana. That was a very amazing tour because they were the first time to go to African continent and to see the Ghanaian people, African people, and having a so different society. That is very shocking to them. And then I hope in a few years later, we want to bring the Japanese students again. That is my plan. Ghanaian people are very, in one way, very similar to Japanese. That is, we put a value on the harmony with other people, not against, And the mind is very soft, not fighting, So I think which is very, very valuable in this current world, The people are fighting each other in all over the world, Want to live alone, live together, So that is, I think, a similar point to Ghanaian people. Very friendly.
Dancers are made to go through a series of practice before given permission to display their talent on the big day. We caught up with the Ghanaian troupe in one of their dress rehearsals. Numbered 22 from selected schools in the eastern region to represent Ghana, the students were poised to give off their best notwithstanding.
How are you feeling now? Are you excited to be performing today?
Yes, very excited. Actually, we've been rehearsing for a very long time now and we've always waited for this day. And this day has come. We are really happy and we are going to give out our best. We know that Ghanaians are watching out for the best and we are just going to do that. We believe in ourselves. During our practices and all, we've been making silly mistakes, but we still catch up with it. And we know that even if we make any mistake today, we are going to still put in our best and then make that mistake a new style.
I'm looking that we are going to have a lot of fun because once the mistakes, we are going to do mistakes and that's what will make the thing fun because if there's no mistake and we are all serious, we will be just tired because this is like exercise. It's the main course. Because we are just using it. So I pray we make a lot of mistakes that we will laugh along the way. Oh, yes.
There's some anxiety, there's some pressure, but then I know that after our training, after our practice, we'll be able to do our best. It has not been easy, it has been very tiring, but then by God's grace, I'm sure the best will come out.
Japanese people have heard of us, and so most of them are coming in their thousands, expecting us to perform. And we have gone through series of rehearsals, seriously, tiring, and we are going to give our best. And we know at the end of the day they will be happy, and Ghana will be put
on the map again.
Nahaja Adam, a 2014 participant who was back in town, this time as an observer, shared her thoughts.
It was a very good experience to meet people who were my age and interact with them and actually have conversation about like real life experience of the culture of the Japanese people. One thing that I learned from this place was time consciousness. they do not play at all with their time. So it really helped me because before like I had a Yosakoi experience, I was almost always late for everything. But then after I participated, I was very time conscious. They taught us how to be very, very time conscious. So it really helped me. So I'm never late for anything. It really helped me a lot. And I learned a lot about their lifestyle and how they're able to live very long.
Due to the large numbers, organizers do all they can to contain the crowd.
踊り子さんの6000人だけじゃなくてチーム関係者からすると1万人以上の人がこのお祭りに
To manage this number of people, we are in close contact with representatives of the various teams. We have had so many meetings beforehand, so we all are cooperating to make this work.
本当に皆さんが共に作り上げているという、本当に、手作りの規模は大きくなりましたが、とっても手作りの、いいお祭りなんです。
The Yosakoi Festival is dedicated to Meiji Jingo, a Shinto shrine with the objective to keep the tradition as started in Kochi.
And the Yosakoi Festival is also good opportunities for the participants to feel the good relations with the friends or the support from the society. And especially the students from Ghana is going to perform with the Japanese students. It is nothing to do with the languages, but I think they share the same feelings. They respect each other, or to feel the thankful feelings to the peace environment today.
Since 2001, the local shopping stretch in Harajuku, Omotesando, Keakakai has been the venue for the festival. With so many performance groups passing through, it's become more like a carnival. The dance is no longer performed in just one style. It has taken in all sorts of new ideas. For instance, in terms of music, it is mandatory for composers of the Yosakoi song to include a line or two of a local folk song. Due to this, many teams compose their original songs and play it on the chikatasha, a widely decorated truck that leads each team. It is used as a moving device or illumination that entertains audience and has contributed greatly to the widespread and acceptance of the festival by the young generation. of the defining aspects of Yosakoi is the use of naruko, thus small wooden clappers held by each dancer that makes a click-clack sound. Naruko were originally used in Kochi prefecture to scare birds from rice fields. Many groups also used other handheld devices, instruments or props such as drums, flags, batons, and flutes, amongst others. There are three main rules for participants. Each team must have no more than 150 people. While moving forward, you must dance with the naruko or the clapper in hand. And any musical arrangement is acceptable, but it must include the Yosakoi bushi or the melody. This is accompanied by dancing to the up-tempo beat of the chant Yochoriyo, Yochoriyo, while carrying a pair of naruko. Heavy makeup, loads of smarts, and well-calculated steps, these performers dance excitedly and energetically. The Ghanaian team, drawn from the St. Peter's Senior High School, St. Rose's and Ghana Senior High School, together with some Japanese students, thrilled the crowd as they performed to a theme music composed by award-winning Ghanaian reggae dancehall artiste Samini.
Hello everybody, we are from Ghana. Yosakoi daisuki desu. Gambarimasu. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu.
Here we go together. Africa to Asia, we dancing together. Yosakoi. Here we go together. Ghana, Japan, we do this together. Yosakoi, Yosakoi, Yosakoi. Yochorio, Yochorio. Yosakoi, Yosakoi. Yochorio, Yochorio. Yosakoi, Yosakoi. Yochorio, Yochorio. Yosakoi, Yosakoi. Yochorio, Yochorio. Happy you want to dance. Maybe you got the chance. Happy you want to jump. Jackie to make you jump. This be that time when we want the whole wide world to get together. I want to hold your sister. Sister, hold your brother. Happy you get the vibe. Happy you check the high. Keep moving up and down. Happy you feel this time.
There are no regulations on color or design for costumes. Therefore, many teams create new costumes every year depending on the theme of the group, which add a lot of spice, unlike before when men and women enjoyed dancing with the yukata. Also choose costumes that are based on history, ethnicity, or popular fashion.
After World War II, Japan had not truly recovered from the devastation, but we wanted to make the city vibrant. Hence, we started wearing very colorful costumes to enliven Japan as a whole. We used different patterns to depict the treasures of the land.
The occasion attracts lots of tourists.
Dancing here is much wilder, exciting. Yeah, it's lots of screaming, and it's very. It has much adrenaline, I believe. And in the Netherlands or in any European part, I believe it's much more elegant. It's much more softer. It's like. This was like Netherlands and the European is like soft water, and here it was like a tsunami.
When I saw so many groups, I didn't know about it. It was one festival. I guess one like a chicken the guys that are working there, they said for me that's a traditional festival, always this month, I don't know this month or the summer or something like that. I have a dance with energy, so, but totally different like this. Yeah, but very nice, very happy.
While the performances enliven the atmosphere, it also serves as an opportune time for businesses to cash in. First held in 1954, Yosakoi was a means to bring life back to the war-torn area of Kochi. 21 teams, thus 750 participants, joined when it first started. Until the 30th festival, the participants grew up to 1,000 in number and were then chosen as one of the top 10 festivals in Japan by Osaka International. 50 years have passed, and now Yosakoi prevails all over Japan. Until now, 220 or more Yosakoi-style festivals have been born.